kind of checking in, taking a moment to close your eyes on the external world and just dive into self, asking, how am I doing today? Yoga is a practice of observing the self. You notice how we arrive to the mat? All the aspects, the physical, the emotional, the mental, even our willpower and courage and ability to focus and overcome. We notice, how are we feeling? Empowered? Maybe not so much. But then the true yogi observes also the way they show up throughout the practice. Who are they as they move through the whole of the practice? And then you observe who you are at the end, the result of the practice. And you do this on a macrocosm, but also a microcosm. So what if you pay attention during each shape, each breath, and you observe how you enter, who you are within the breath, and who you are at the end. Just kind of notice that now, and begin to exhale, empty your lungs. And let's take an inhale together through your nose, filling the lungs all the way up, expanding into the upper back. Feel and observe who you are as you're taking this breath in, and then hold the breath at the top and notice how you're arriving there. Full lungs. Who are you in this space? Then open up your mouth and exhale. You're going to observe the exhalation, the release, the cleansing, the letting go. And then closing your lips, draw your tailbone down towards your heels, and just notice how you feel here. Do it again. Inhale through your nose. Feel the inhalation, notice it, observe it. Hold it at the top, be in that space. Notice how you're arriving, emotionally, physically, mentally. Open up your mouth and exhale anything that may be taking you away from feeling fully present. And then just closing lips and holding briefly. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, fill all the way up. Hold. Open up, exhale. Hold. With your next inhale breath, we're going to come up to all fours. So just draw yourself up to a tabletop position. And pressing down through left hand and your knees, take your right hand out to the side. Reach it up. So you're going to feel a little bit sticky, a little tight at first here. Be aware of the parts of you connecting with your mat. Push down with all those parts. And then try and open across your chest and reach up a little bit more, twisting at the waist, the rib cage. Exhale, loop the right arm under. And drop that shoulder. Just tap it to the floor. And then inhale, come back up. This time a little bigger. And then exhale, come down and tap. One more. Inhale, take it all the way up. Exhale, come down. This time, hold. We're going to bring right shoulder, right ear to the mat. Could just hang out here, or maybe you walk your left hand forward. You could also choose a little bind here as the left arm comes around. And just relaxing into this shape. So you're noticing any tension, habitual tension that you might hold in your jaw, in your shoulders, across your chest or belly, and just start the process of letting go. And then left hand's going to come back out in front of your face, planted, and inhale, press down to rise all the way back up. And again, we'll just open, reach, and exhale, sets right hand down. Left arm goes out to the side, same thing. First, build the foundation, use it to reach, to open. Open a little more and exhale. Drop down, tap. Inhale all the way up. We're feeling the inhalation. We're feeling the arrival, observing who we are. And then exhale, bring it down. And tap. Inhale. Exhale, this time stay. Left shoulder stays down, left ear. And right arm can reach or come around for that bind, whatever you did on the other side. In yoga, the breath is recognized as 4 parts. So we don't just observe the inhale and the exhale, but there's a space at the top of the inhalation where we arrive, and there's a space at the bottom of the exhalation, again, where you can observe. And the yogi believes that the meaning of life is found in those spaces, the spaces between the breaths. Right hand comes back out in front of your face. Inhale, come all the way back up. Left arm reaches. Exhale, set it down. Take your right arm and left leg and just extend it, reach it. Move your drishti forward. Try and look at a wall in front of you. So you're kind of pulling your heart forward. You're going to press down and draw left shoulder back. So we're creating a little bit of a U in the spine as you reach. Stretch. Take an inhale here. Exhale, elbow, knee, and head together, squeeze. Squeeze tighter. Inhale, open again. And this one, just swing the arm out to the side. Bend your left leg and come around and grab your foot. Gently kicking into the hand, we're just going to increase that shape of opening, twisting through chest and ribcage. And maybe you move your drishti past your right shoulder to the ceiling as you kick more. Arm goes forward, leg goes back. Inhale, just set your hand out. We're going to lift the leg even higher. And as you exhale, bend your elbows. Think about the chaturanga arms. So we're going to bring elbows in close to the side. Come down and tap your chin. Then come back up. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. One more time. Exhale. Try and scrape your sides with your elbows. Squeeze them in tight. Shoulders are back. Inhale. Now just stretch that leg to the back of your mat. Exhale. Knee into belly. I want you to draw your chin towards your chest, forehead towards your knee. And then inhale, send the leg back, heart forward. Do it again. Exhale. Knee to nose. Inhale. Chest forward, leg back. Last time like this. Exhale. Inhale. Keep your leg where it is and just pulse it. Baby pulses. 10, 9. Use just the glute muscles to create the pulse. 7, 6, 5, 4. So you're just squeezing your glute. 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Take a big inhale and exhale. Just drop hips back towards heels. Little baby reset. Inhale, just walk fingertips forward. Exhale, push hips back. Back up to all fours. Inhale. Setting up on other side. So left arm's going to go, right leg back. Again, drishti forward. Look. Reach. Try and really extend through that leg so calf is ignited. Quadriceps engaged. Arm is reaching. Shoulder head is back. We're going to push down to right hand. Draw belly in. Lift. And as you exhale, elbow, knee, and head come in. You want to squeeze your belly to your spine and squeeze. Try and get forehead to knee. Squeeze tighter. Pull the belly up. Inhale, take it long. And then just bend your right knee. So we're not lowering the knee, we're just bending. Come around with left hand so you can grab that foot and start to kick. And again, as you kick, you can move your drishti past left shoulder, looking up, kicking. Stay here for 3. Breathe. Who are you at the top of the inhale? Who are you at the bottom of the exhale? Arm goes forward, leg goes back. Inhale, reach first. Set it down, just the hand, keep the leg up. Maybe lift it higher, shift forward. We're going to come down, tap. Just the chin. Back up, inhale. 2 more. Exhale down. Inhale. And last one. Inhale. Now exhale, knee to nose. Arch. Inhale, back. Heart forward. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, back. 2 more. Exhale in. Inhale back. Last one, exhale in. Inhale back. Again, baby pulses here. Pulse, 10, 9, just squeeze the glute. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set that knee down. So we're back on all fours now, thank goodness, yeah. Curl your toes under, and we're just gonna hover our knees. So a little turbo dog here. So I don't want you guys to freak out here, overthink this. This is just for fun, okay? So we're in our turbo dog. My knees are just 2 inches off the mat. I'm gonna just pick up my right foot and hover it off the mat. It's hard for you to see, but I'm just hovering my foot. And then I'm gonna take my right foot, step it out to the side. So I just took it under my body, stepped it out, and I'm gonna ground it and open up my hips and reach. Okay? From here, I'm gonna come back to that turbo dog, place the hand down so my knees stay hovering. And then other side, pick up left foot, step it under, through, and open up this side. Reach. Come back to turbo. Do it again. Right leg, take it under, open, inhale. Back to turbo, exhale. Step left foot under, inhale, open. And back, exhale. Let's just hold that turbo now. If you want to add a layer, bend your elbows, bring them down to that hover 2. And we're here for 5, 4. I always say the more you bring at the beginning of class, the more energy you're going to have throughout the class. So this is where you want to bring it. Down dog, inhale. Send those hips up and back. You can walk it out. Spread out your fingers. Think about spreading out your upper back. So you want to kind of wrap your shoulder blades around your rib cage, just kind of sucking the rib cage in, and then press back. So we start to energize into the back. And from there, as you press your hands down, lift your sit bones higher, and then push your chest back towards your thighs. So one day, like imagine you're trying to lay your heart on your feet. See if you can drop it down just a little bit more. Keep pressing into this. Then lift your right leg up and back. Inhale. Beautiful. Try and keep those hips square. Stretch the leg all the way back. Press your hands into the mat. We want to really feel this left leg light up. So one more breath here to give it time. I want you to feel it. Can you get the heel down? Can you push the knee back? Can you lift the leg? Exhale, knee to nose. Come all the way forward and just set your right foot between your hands. And let's drop your left knee. The top of your left foot is on the floor. So point those toes and just walk your hands up to your knee. So waking up the hips. We want to squeeze your inner thighs. Push your hips slightly forward. Feel the 4 points of your right foot grounding. And when you feel confident, begin to lift your hands. Notice how just the action of lifting your hands asks you to push down into the earth. So just that feeling, we want to keep pressing. Now feel this hip flexor open, pushing forward. And then start to move your drishti up. So gaze comes to the space between your hands. I'll imagine I'm holding a ball of lighter. For me, it's like a gift of love, in your hands. And as you inhale, lift it. As you exhale, try and go back as if there's somebody behind you who needs a little love and you've got to give it to them. So you have this thing in your hands. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, take it back to them. Really, you've got to give it to them. Go back. Now stay wherever you are. And I know you want out of this. Can you cactus your arms? This is just squeezing the elbows. Bend and squeeze the shoulder blades together and lift your heart. Inhale, take the arms back up. Exhale, the hands come down and we'll step left foot to meet right top of the mat. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. All the way to the sky, inhale. Reach up, pause here at the top, Tadasana. See the palms meet, look up. See your thumbs, stretch up. Exhale, fold. All the way down. Half lift, inhale. Par forward. Exhale, fold. From the belly, hollow belly lengthens. Inhale, rise up again, reach up, pause at the top. Find the top of this breath, hold. Look up, complete it, hold the breath. Exhale, fold, slow, long exhale. So long. Inhale, a halfway lift. High plank, let's step back and hold this high push-up position. Press the earth away, light up your quadriceps, engage. Move your drishti forward. So again, chin is away from the chest and eyes are way forward, 10 feet at least in front of you. And again, pull the shoulder heads back. Draw the belly in and up, light up your quadriceps, and inhale, shift forward. Exhale, we're just gonna lower halfway, nice and slow. So 3, slow, 2, land here with the elbows in close, lift your quadriceps, lift your hips, you're here for 3, 2, upper facing dog. Glide forward, and lift your heart. Downward facing dog, over those toes, all the way back, let's breathe. Inhale, stretch back, exhale, heels down. Lift that left leg, inhale. So just noticing here how the sides feel different. Don't let the hip open, it's going to want to. So you've got to work to lift right hip. Focus on right hip lifting. And then stretch left toes back, stretching through shoulders and spine. And then just lift left leg right at the glute, right at the hip point. And then exhale, knee to nose. Draw it in, shift forward, set that foot down with control. Right knee comes down, top of right foot hits the mat, and we come back up. So you already built your foundation before you lift it. So we feel the pressing down to rise. Root to rise. Squeezing those inner thighs again. And lifting the chest, drishti goes up again to your hands. Space between the hands. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, start to go back. And just do that again. Inhale one more time. And exhale one more layer. Go back, go back. From here, cactus your arms. Squeeze the heart open. Go big here. Go big. Reach back up. Inhale. Controlling it the whole way. Exhale, hands come down. We're stepping to the top of the mat for a fold. Half lift is our inhale. Fold, exhale. All the way to the sky. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, high plank. Step, step. Shift forward and slowly we lower so we feel it. We feel it the whole way. You feel that point when you want to give up and you hold past that, and then it's up dog for the inhale. Tops of the feet, heart forward, chest up, chin up. Down dog, exhale, over the toes. Right leg's gonna lift again, there's an inhale. Step it through with the exhale. Drop the knee, inhale, arms come up. This time you're gonna add on different. As you exhale, hands come to your heart. You're gonna press the top of the foot into the mat and just hover your knee. Holding here. So again, we're squeezing those inner thighs, you're engaging here. If you can, you're gonna try and lift all the way until that leg straightens out. Be gentle with your knee here, but just a hover sign too. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, make sure this knee is still tracking over that heel or even in front of it. And let's gently set this knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands come down, and we just step. Top of the mat. Half lift is our inhale. Fold is your exhale. All the way to the sky, inhale. Fold, exhale. Follow the hands down, slow it down. Half lift, inhale, drishti forward. Keep your eyes forward, plant your hands. Exhale's that low plank, however you want to get there. Inhale's your up dog. Down dog, exhale. Left leg lifted, inhale. Step it through, exhale. And knee drops. Inhale, arms come up. Press the top of the foot into the mat. Exhale, hands to heart, lift. Hold. So we're strengthening and opening the front of that ankle. We have all these lovely meridians, energy channels, the way energy moves through the body. Some of you asked for purification of liver. The main meridian for liver is across the ankle. So we open this up, we're flushing those systems. 3. You're welcome. 2. Set that knee down, as hands go up, inhale. Exhale, hands come down, and we'll just step it to the top. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. All the way to the sky, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale as you half lift, fill your lungs. Low plank, exhale. So strong, inhale, your up dog. Down dog, exhale. Rise to the balls of the feet and bend your knees, look forward, and lightly step or hop, spring. Top of the mat, half lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. All the way to the sky, inhale. Palms meet. Exhale, we fold. Half lift is your inhale. And low plank chaturanga is your exhale. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Balls of the feet, bend your knees. Exhale, half steps. Half lift. Fold. All the way to the sky, inhale. Exhale, take your hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Bow to your heart. Become very present. Noticing the mind. And then just finding a little space in between the thoughts and settle into that space. Sit up a little bit taller. Feel your feet on the earth, your shoulders drop, your chest lifts. I want you to first settle into a space of gratitude, so find something that you're grateful for. Whether it just be that you have a bed, soft pillows. Whatever your gratitude is for the people in your life that you love and they love you. And then I want you to set your intention for your practice with that heart wide open. How can this practice heal you today, whether it be healing your emotional being, your physical being? What are you here for? Find your individual intention or goal or objective for your practice. Speak it into your heart, know it will be. And slowly, inhale, circle the arms up, big breath. See your palms meet as you stretch up and hold this breath. Hold your breath. Sit in it. Feel that intention. Receive it. Exhale, fold. Empty your lungs. Pull belly to spine, come down. Empty all the way. Half lift, inhale. Fill all the way up, taking more air. Hold. Low plank, exhale. I want you to empty your lungs. Then begin the inhale as you move to your up dog. Breathe in, then lift your chin, open your heart. Invite the air in, the oxygen. Exhale, down dog, empty. Inhale, you just rise up and bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, hop steps. Half lift is our inhale. Fold. Slow it down. All the way to the sky, inhale. Exhale, fold. Last time like this. Half lift, inhale. Low plank, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale back. Rise, inhale. Bend your knees. Lightly. Hop step. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Sit into a chair. Chair pose. Inhale. Time to find this chair pose. So see if you can squeeze your knees and really stick your hips out. Push your hips back. Drop in deep. Then start to hug the belly in, lifting it away from thighs. Because oftentimes when I send my hips back, my belly starts to drop, which is fantastic, right? But then we lift the belly, and we want to open the chest back up, like you're finding a cobra spine here. And then palms together, finalizing the pose. You'll press and reach, and just take an inhale here. As you exhale, arms are just going to flow back. As the arms flow back, notice them taking your sit bones with the fingertips. And then, inhale, arms come back up. They're going to tuck the tailbone under. Exhale again. This time, as the arms come up, they're going to lift your left leg. Inhale, arms up, press down to right foot, lift up left leg, hover it. Hover it, so the foot's just hovering off the floor, if you can see. Exhale, airplane. Arms go back, leg goes back, but heart moves forward. Focusing on right hip crease, open it. Open the hip, lift. Exhale, gently step back, warrior one legs. Ground the heel, and inhale, warrior one. One of my favorite poses. I mean, the basics of yoga, there's nothing better than that. The nuts and bolts. And really, when we come back to just warrior one, this in itself, we could just not even do any of that other practice. You're going to feel different after this pose. Awakening the energy of the body through the hips, through the spine, and asking it to rise. Completing the pose like Kat is doing here with the palms together, and this reaching up and moving our drishti up. We're literally sinking down, connecting to the earth, feeling the stabilization of that, and then we're lifting the energy, asking it to rise up the spine, right to the fingertips. As you exhale, just take your hands behind your back, so we don't change the legs. As you inhale, squeeze your shoulders together and lift your heart. As you exhale, humble warrior. So we come heart first. Keep the shoulder blades together. Keep the heart open as you fold. Let the arms come up over the head. Tuck your chin to increase the amount of the fold. Right? The tucking of the chin, the head dangles. So eventually, your head comes behind your calf, or even behind your ankle here. Just so you have a reference point. Don't try and do that today, unless that's something you do. But most people come into this pose and they just keep the chin lifted, and I want you to fall. So you're asking to destabilize slightly. From here, you're going to release the bind of the hands and just come all the way up to standing. Straighten your legs. Left hand is going to grab your right wrist, and we're just going to reach back. So from my big toe all the way through this side body, there's a stretch. I'm kind of bumping my hips to feel it. I'm going to not separate my hands. So I'm just grabbing my wrist, but I'm going to bring my hands through prayer, twist all the way around to the back of my mat for a twisted warrior. Placing that right elbow outside of the left knee. So I've kept my warrior one legs. I don't know if you can see that, but I want your heel grounded. Kat's got a perfect example here. Heel is grounded, left hand pressing into right. Then open your arms, inhale. Fingertip to fingertip, you're stretching here. From here, that down arm, the right arm is going to fly all the way to the sky. The top arm's going to go down. We're going to go right to a warrior two with grace. So we let the arms take us. Perfect. And now we're in this lovely warrior two. Arms reaching, sinking into it. Legs are strong. Drishti is off that left hand. Feel your right arm in space. Feel your triceps light up. Sink a little deeper into your thigh. Now flip both palms to face up. Reach forward towards the back of your mat and reverse the warrior. Nice. Exalt it. Left hand is scraping the sky. Beautiful, you guys. Yes. One more time. Reach up. Feel that side body wake up. And then just exhale. Window your hands down to chaturanga. So just either side of that foot, we flow through a chaturanga. And inhale up. Exhale to down dog. From down dog, rise to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees. And hopper step to the back of that mat. Inhale's a half lift. Exhale, fold and sit. Sit into your chair. Inhale to chair pose, arms up. Exhale, arms will go back, just flow back. As we inhale, arms come up with right leg this time. Lift it, hover it. So you're asking for that stabilizing of your knee joint, your ankle joint on that left. Inhale, exhale, arms go back with the leg. We go right into an airplane. Arms back, leg up, press. Feel the left leg rooted. Try and push the earth away to lift. And then gently bend the knee to step back with integrity to warrior one. Legs inhale, arms come up. Beautiful. And drishti moves up once you feel stable. Eventually that action happens together. It's just as you inhale, arms and drishti move. But first time through, right, we want to ease in, build our roots. Squeeze that leg. Press the outer edge of the foot. Now open up your chest a little bit just by looking up and leaning back, just a little. And then exhale, arms come behind you. Again, we're setting up for humble warrior. We're going to open the heart first, inhale. Exhale, fold, humble warrior. Arms up over the head. And from here, all the way up, sky archer. Inhale, so arms come all the way to the sky. We're going to straighten both legs and just grab that left wrist and a gentle lean back. Then exhale, we're twisting around to the front of the mat again, coming right into twisted warrior. Feel the stability in your legs, strong foundation. Inhale, just opens those arms, pressing into the knee, keeping that hip tucked, open the heart. Exhale, strong transition to warrior two. Arms open, legs widen. Shoulders are down, reach. We're gonna flip the hands, glide slightly forward, and reverse the warrior. Left hand travels down this back leg as right arm reaches. Wake up this right side body. Inhale, chaturanga as you exhale, all the way down with control. Pick this leg up and flow. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Take a big inhale through your nose here. Open your mouth and exhale. All that stuff you came here to let go. One more time, inhale. Open up, let it go. This is us detoxing. We gotta release it somehow. It leaves with the breath. Inhale, rise to the balls of the feet, bend your knees. Exhale, half step, top of your mat. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold and sit in the chair. Don't think about it, just sit down, inhale, arms up. Taking that same flow. Exhale, arms go back. Inhale, left leg lifts with the arms. Exhale to airplane, send it back. At the back of this exhale, when we hold the breath, that fourth part, step back, so I'm not breathing. Then I inhale, warrior one. Humble warriors, your exhale to one big move. Hold the breath. Inhale, rise. Come all the way up, sky archer. Exhale, twist it all the way to the back of the mat. Inhale, open arms. Exhale, warrior two. Facing the back. Reverse it, inhale. Exhale, this time we're taking it to half moon. Shift into your back foot. Hand can come to your hip. You just lift, launch. Drishti straight down. Right where that left arm is extended. And right arm can come up. And you just open up the body. So challenging transition here. As you exhale, hands and legs start to come together. Hands will meet at heart center. Right knee's going to come behind your left knee. And we're here in Shiva squat. Then just set your hands down on the mat and inhale, right leg up. Then exhale, Shiva squat again. Right knee tucks behind left, we're in a tiny ball. Inhale, take it back up. One more time, exhale. Inhale, back up. So here we're going to take some hops. I want you to just rise up onto the ball of your foot, shift into your hands, and we just lean forward with our shoulders, and then just little baby hops, just push, control it. So I'm not asking for you to kick up two hands down, you could do a kick switch, and then shift to your chaturanga, kick all the way back, land, and inhale to up dog, exhale to down dog. Let's do that breath again. Inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, rises, balls to the feet. Bend your knees. Exhale, lightly step hop. Half lift. Fold. Sit at the end of the exhale. Inhale to chair pose. As you exhale, arms go back. This time as we inhale, right leg lifts. Take it back with your exhale. And at the end of the exhale, hold the breath, step. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, humble. Sky archer again. Come all the way up, straighten the legs. Grab left wrist. Inhale. Exhale, twist all the way to the top of the mat with that. Again, twisted warrior. Inhale, opens the arms. Warrior two is your exhale. Reverse it, inhale. So again, left hand can slide to the hip. We're shifting to that half moon. Shift into the foot, lift, lunge. Drishti straight down, arm can go up. First time through, so we're building these roots. Strong. Exhale, hands together, find that Shiva squat. Tuck the knee, hands to heart, sit it low. Then you can bring your hands to the mat. As you inhale, send the leg up. Two more. Exhale, hug it in. Send it up, inhale. One more. Exhale in. And all the way back up. Lean into your hands, rise up to the balls of the feet, and let's play with these hops. Kick. You could, again, just baby hops, or maybe you switch it in the air. Push. Play with that. And then as you kick, just land chaturanga. Inhale up. That was so cute. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. Yes, yoga's about playing. You have to have fun with it. It's the only way to get there. Really, have fun with life. Play. It's the only way to get there. Inhale, let's rise to the balls of the feet. Bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, hop steps. Top of the mat, we half lift. Inhale. Fold deeply. Exhale, empty. Rise up. Inhale. I want you to revisit hands to heart center for a moment. Exhale. Remember your intention. Sit with it again. Come back to that gratitude again. So we notice where the mind's gone, right? There's the observation of how am I moving through my practice? How am I showing up? Who am I right now? And can I come back to that gratitude and remember why I'm here? We come to the yoga, we build the fire, and then we throw into the fire that which we wish to transform. We might have showed up with a whole bunch of anger, angst, frustration, fear. We throw it into the fire, and it transforms into peace, into love, into forgiveness, into healing. What are you here to shift? Throw it in. Start to emerge. Feel the lightness showing up. We're taking that flow one more time. That's it. One more. You got this. Kat just did a prayer. Please, God. You guys got this. Inhale, together. Reach. Boom. Rise. Exhale, fold. We begin with the chair. So you're just going to inhale, half lift. Exhale, just sit. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms go back. Just go back. As you bring it forward, left knee lifts, inhale. Airplane, exhale. Do it with integrity. Make this your best one through. Step all the way back. Feel that landing. Feel the grace. And inhale, follow the hands up. Exhale, humble warrior. Be aware of your feet as you flow. Keep feeling your feet, grounding, stabilizing. Inhale, come all the way up. Push here at the way. Feel the feet. We're here at Sky Archer. Exhale, twisted warrior at the back of your mat. We twist all the way around. Hands come through heart center. And then we just open the arms with the inhale. That's all. The exhale is your warrior two. Land. Open. Reverse it with your inhale. We're just setting up for half moon. Exhale, glide. Shift. Launch. You come up. You can open those arms when you're ready. Exhale is our Shiva squat. We're going to change this up here. Inhale the leg back up. Hands can come down. Exhale, Shiva squat one more time. Inhale that leg up. So here's where we're going to add on. You're going to actually exhale, knee to chest, rise to stand. You can do this. Arms come up. Inhale. And if you can't see me because I'm facing back, we're going to lift that leg. You're going to take your right hand across and grab your knee. Left hand. Grab your knee or the outside of your foot. Take your right hand to your heart. So start here, and then just kick and open. So you'll kick and open, or you could be grabbing your knee as a modification, and just same thing. Trying to move drishti towards right hand. Feel that power in your roots, your stability. Bring it into your core. Then twist the rib cage for 3, 2. I want you to come back to your starting point. So tuck the leg in, hand back to heart. And then set it down. Let it go. Whew. You're amazing. You're almost there. Halfway. Inhale, circle the arms. You've got this. Fold, exhale. Half lift. As you exhale, just the hips drop. Just sit. Then inhale, arms come up. So we open with that inhale. Exhale, arms go back. Inhale, we're going to pick up right leg with the arms. Exhale, airplane. All the way to that step back with grace. As you inhale, arms come up, we follow. Humble warrior, be aware of your feet. Keep feeling it. Inhale, rise all the way up. Sky Archer, we reach. Exhale's taking us to that twisted warrior at the front. Inhale's just opening. Beautiful breathing. Exhale's your warrior two, all the way through. Inhale, reverse the warrior. You guys can't hear this yogini, but she is breathing like a gangster. Exhale, let's shift and launch. We're coming right here into our half moon. Feel it first. You're going to take an inhale. Let the exhale bring you into Shiva squat. So we come down low. Then hands go to the mat. The inhale opens you. Leg goes up. Exhale one more time. Shiva squat. One more time. Take it up so big. And this time, exhale. Hug it into your chest and rise with your inhale. Arms come up. Knee comes up. We reach up. Perfect. Right hand's going to come across for the outside of the knee or foot. And get to the side, maybe just mimicking other side. So hand to heart. And I usually will send my drishti back first with my arm as I'm kicking. So I'm just looking back, kick, kick, kick. Stable and strong. 5, 4, 3, energy to the heel, squeezing at your core. 2, we're going to bring it all back in the center. So heel comes in, hand comes in, reset, and then set down. Yeah, amazing. Inhale, let's circle sweep those arms. Exhale, fold. Separate your feet hip width distance. You're going to take peace fingers and hook around your big toes. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Breathe. 3 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Breathe. Inhale. Encourage length in your spine here. Ask yourself, how am I showing up to the pose? Take the inhale. Notice how you are feeling in that moment. Exhale, deepen, and notice where you end. Do it again. You just continue to dive deeper to explore. Padahastasana is next, so we're just going to release those big toes and pick the feet up and slide your hands underneath. Give some love to your wrists, to your hands and to your feet. Try and get your toe creases all the way up to the wrist creases, or excuse me, your toes, tips of the toes, all the way to the wrist creases. And then play with maybe bringing the weight a little bit more into the balls of the feet and wiggling the toes a little bit. And just giving yourself a massage here. Do this for a couple breaths, just again feeling those roots. And then you'll start to tuck your chin a little more, encouraging maybe a disruption of the roots or the stabilization. Face comes towards your shins. You'll start to rotate the elbows out to the side and bring them around towards the front. So shoulder blades start to gather up on the back of the neck and you start to squeeze those elbows towards one another, tucking your chin more. Take 2 more breaths here. Inhale, hips go up, and exhale. You pull the elbows forward as you tuck your face deeper and draw top of head down. A lot happening. One more time. Inhale, and exhale, pull. You're going to slowly release your hands one at a time. So a lot of yoga is compression and release. So that blood comes flowing into heel. Hands will come to your hip creases. Press into hip creases and inhale your heart forward to rise. Beautiful. Shoulders back. Keep your hands on your hips. Standing tall here. Shoulders down, chest is up. I just want you to soften both of your knees. A little balance in the step. You're going to pick up left foot again, just a soft knee, and just step that left foot back. Just kind of a good size step. Doesn't have to be super giant, right? And we're going to straighten both legs. We're setting up for our triangle pose, Trikanasana. Take both arms out to the side. Bump your hips back. Strong right leg, strong right quadricep. As you reach, 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 reach. Hold right here and see if you can feel from your hip crease to your fingers that side body stretch. Then from here, don't move the body, just set the hand wherever it lands. Take the other arm up. Squeeze your legs. Draw your rib cage back. Perfect. 4 breaths. So the yogis really view the body in the same way as a machine, right? We have electricity flowing through the body. And this electricity flows through these different channels, these conduits, energy centers, channels flowing. Each one of these poses is designed to open up those energy channels. Maybe sometimes they've been closed off, you haven't been using them, you haven't sparked that energy of life, and those things start to die off, you don't even realize it. So we can actually bring revitalization into our skin just by creating this energy flow all the way to the tips of the nerve endings, right to the skin, right to where we feel, where we touch. One more breath here, inhale. So feel that reach, feel the expansion, feel your skin. As you exhale, just take your left hand, bring it down to the mat. It's going to drop your hip. I want you to keep your heart shining forward, so don't drop your chest. Keep the chest forward and pull right hip back, and really be aware here of your hips, your sacrum. So feel it in space. Get it nice and adjusted. Left hand's going to come to that right ankle. Heart is still pulling forward, and then right arm comes out to the side. This is like an ideal pose right here. If you're looking at a cat, you guys look amazing. Perfect. Hold this. Strong leg, reach. And then we're only here 2 more breaths. If you want to deepen, chin comes to throat, and then you'll take it over to that up shoulder. Try and squeeze it right to the shoulder. Take 1 more breath. As you exhale, that right hand comes down. We're going to soften the front leg and just step up to 1 more airplane. Just 1 more time. You got this. Lift, lift, lift. Arms come up to the sky. Lift. Yes. Now draw a knee to your chest as you rise to stand. And we're going to exhale, set the ankle on the knee, and just take a seat. Push those hips back. Getting nice and deep into the hip, the glute. Belly and chest forward, breathe. So, if you really, really desire to do an arm balance here, you can play with that. I'm going to challenge you to hold this pose and just take your prayer, lift it up, and separate your hands, letting shoulder blades come down the back. You're just going to sit into this, stabilizing through the right leg, the knee, the ankle, the hip, drawing the belly in, but mostly strengthening the mind. 4 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Notice when the mind tells you the story of how you can give up. The yogi says that the pose doesn't begin until you want out of it, because that's what we're really here to do, is overcome that defeating mindset. 2 more times. Inhale. And it's there that the transformation happens. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to inhale, rise to stand, knee to chest. Just lift it 1 more time. Reach. Exhale, set arm down, set leg down. Whew. Breathe. Hands come to the hips again. We're just softening the knees. Picking up right foot this time. Step it back. Ground. Push those legs back. So starting to set up for that Trikanasana. Arms go out, and it's just that reach. And you want to think from hip crease to fingers. Can you reach, reach, reach? Feel it. Push the hip, and then stretch. And then hold right where you are. Let this hand come down, this arm come up. Squeezing the left quadriceps, so you press through the heel. And then shifting some weight into that right foot as well. Beautiful. Notice if your left ear has fallen down towards left shoulder, and pick it up just a little, so we're drawing through the neck and the crown of the head. And we get 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Hold the breath at the top. Exhale. Do it again. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more inhale to set up. The exhale takes the right hand down with the hip. As the hip comes down, we adjust those hips and pull the heart forward. Keep it shining forward as right hand finds that shin. You're going to draw that right shoulder down, and left arm comes up. Deep twist. We're just send some weight into that back leg, and think about lifting left hip up and back. And then notice if you can just twist just the rib cage. Use your strong core, strong foundation to twist rib cage. And then the final part of the pose is, can I tuck my chin slightly and start to tilt it up towards the shoulder, and then really squeeze it to the shoulder as I open more, because that's just going to open up. Your body follows your gaze. Exhale brings that hand down slowly, you guys. Inhale is just going to launch you into that airplane. Pick it out, lift. First you enter that pose really heavy, but notice how that lightness, that grace comes in, picking us up, lifting us. Sit in that for a moment. We're going to draw knee to chest, arms to the sky. It's pulling the leg up. Exhale is going to take that ankle to the knee. We sit down, sit into that lovely stretch in the hips. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. You need that. Perfect. Get into it first, find your stability. When you have that, send the hands up and separate them, going into just another layer. You can also keep the hands here if you need for balance. This is just one more layer. Chest up, hold. Again, we don't want to hold the pose just till you've had enough and you've decided it's time. You hold beyond that, because again, that's where the transformation becomes available, and you're asking for something with your intention. You're asking for a shift, a healing, a change in your consciousness, a new sense of joy. We got to face the fire first. 4 breaths, inhale. We got to sit in it, exhale. 3 more times, inhale, exhale. You get 2 more breaths, inhale, exhale. Your last one, inhale, exhale so slowly, inhale, rise knee to chest. You've got this, lift, be here, let it go. Arms down, so great. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, folds. Inhale, half lift. Step back to a high plank. Exhale, high plank position. Holding our high plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. It's all about accessing that grace. It's no longer you in the struggle, but it's you sitting in that grace. You're being held, you're being lifted, you're being assisted in this shape. Stabilize the mind. Left hand comes below the face. We're just going to shift into our side plank. Try and stack your feet. Stack your joints. Reach. Over here again. Your deepest pose, whatever that be. I like to take right arm up over my head just to feel that arc, that energy, but whatever helps you, we're here for 8, 7, just breathe, access the grace, 4, we're waiting for the mind to come in and tell you to come out of this pose, and then I want you to breathe beyond that, high plank. Shift to the other side, just transition, stack the feet, whoops, hold, maybe bring that arm up, and just building strength in our bones here, muscles. Squeeze your muscles to your bones. Lift, 5, 4, 3. Back to that high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Slower than you want to. Find the mat slow. 3, 2, all the way down. Come all the way down. And rest your left ear to the mat. Arms down your sides. Let the body transition to the earth and feel your heart beating. Just notice all the details. Notice the yoga and its impact already. Your physical body, emotional body, your mind. Breathe. Bring your chin forward and sit your hands up for a low cobra pose. So hands will be here, and then focus all your attention to your legs. So don't even lift your chest, don't do anything, just squeeze your legs together. Find your center line, your spine, where the glutes meet, down the inside of the legs. Roll everything to the center line. Roll the glutes in, roll the side of the spine in, back, and then your calves, your heels. Zip it up. Now lift your kneecaps away from your mat. Squeeze them up. Now press the tops of the feet into the earth. Inhale, pull your chest forward and start to lift your chest. Don't let the legs soften. See, because what we're doing here is creating a cobra's tail, and that is what's creating this pose. This strong cobra. So if the legs soften, it's okay, come back to them, lift the kneecaps again, squeeze your quadriceps again, point your toes more, and push the tops of feet into the mat. Push your hip bones into the mat. Now draw the heart forward. Now start to lift your gaze, look up. Now see if you can imagine you're striking cobra, and begin to peel that chest up, lift up, come up, hold it, let it go. Chin comes down, right ear to the mat, and arms down your sides. Release it, soften, feel the glutes fall apart, the heels fall apart, we release it. So a couple more spine strengthening, you're almost there. Chin forward, set it up like the cobra again. Same thing, only this time slide the hands a little closer to your waist. Zip those legs up again, and this time lift your feet up off the mat. Lift that tail off the mat, don't let them separate. Press your hands into the floor and lift your chest up. Lift your head up, lift everything up. Now see if you can squeeze your legs tighter. Press those heels against one another, lift the legs up even more. Chest up even more. Now lift your hands and take your arms out to the sides. Now see if we can lift the chest, fly, lift the chest, lift the legs, lift the chest, lift the legs, let it go. Left ear comes down and completely release it. That was amazing, by the way. Good job, Kat. Really good. Somebody's been doing their squats. Chin forward, zip your, so this time we're going to zip legs up, and you're going to bring your hands around behind, interlace, that same bind that we were doing Humble Warrior. You're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together again. I want you to zip those legs up first. So feel that strong, powerful legs. And start to lift your hands off your back. And then lift your legs up off the mat. And then just lift that chest up even more as you pull the arms back, lift them up, lift the legs so everything's lifting and reaching at the same time. And then you're going to complete this just lifting, lifting, lifting. Now, separate your hands, bring them out to the side. Keep those legs though, keep those legs as they are. Beautiful, chest up, legs up. Now bring arms forward and separate your legs. Separate them almost as wide as your mat. Beautiful. Now you're going to lift your hands higher, you're going to lift your legs higher, lift up, legs up, lift up, let it go. Yes, great job. That's my favorite. So sometimes I lie to myself and say it's my favorite when it's not. Chin forward, it's a good trick. Bend your knees and grab your feet. This is our very last one. We're only doing one set. So exhale your breath. Inhale, kick into your hands. Lift that chest. And then roll forward onto your belly and lift those legs up, kick up. We want those thighs to come up off the mat a lot. And then drop your head back into the shoulder blades. Just look up. So inhale is going to lift the chest. Exhale is just going to kick a little bit more. One more time. Inhale and exhale, kicking. 4, 3, just kicking. 4, 2, and 1. And then slowly releasing all the way. And once you release, let your glutes be so soft. Just melt them. Let it go. We're going to press back here to a child's pose. Just push back hips to heels. Like we began. A couple of breaths here, imagining that I'm putting a 10, 20-pound weight on your hips so you can actually feel the hips being pulled down towards the heels. It's like anchored. And then feel that inhale, moving up the back, expanding into upper back. Just invite it. Exhale. You can rock your head a little side to side. That feels good. Massaging the sleep away from the third eye. It's a good way just to reduce tension. We tend to use these muscles between the eyebrows and the forehead for concentration, even when we don't need to be concentrating. It becomes habitual, right? Those muscles just overact, and it can cause tension to build up along the forehead. And that's just not something we think about. But this gentle massage, just a rocking of the forehead, can help to release that a little bit. Remind you. If you feel comfortable, open your knees a little bit wider. If the hips have released and the spine's released, just take them a little wider. And then walk your hands over to the right side of your mat to encourage a stretch along the left side body. This song is making me sad as I remember when we used to be able to gather in yoga studios and musicians would come in, we do our bhakti yoga, devotional yoga with singing and chanting, and Steve Gold's a local performer. It's all those things, you know, that you don't know just how special they are until they're gone. Walk your hands through center and take them to the other side of your mat, dropping right hip and breathing along this side body. We forget that yoga is not just this physical asana. This is just a practice that gets more attention here in Western society. But there is bhakti yoga, which is the yoga of devotion. We have karma yoga, yoga of service. Jnana yoga, yoga of knowledge, wisdom. All paths leading to the same place. Hands come back through center, and we're just going to walk those hands back so we come to this seat, and then rise up onto your knees. So coming onto knees, and if you have, achy knees, you've been doing a lot of running, walking, you can always fold your mat back, and I just like that extra little bit of cushion under the knees. So if you're fine, stay where you are. Hands are going to come to your hips. We're setting up for Shavasana, our Camel Pose. We're just going to ease in, so don't overthink it. See if you can just kind of relax your shoulders back, like let them just fall back. And then, in this really relaxed state, can you squeeze your elbows towards one another a little bit? And then start to just squeeze your glutes. Press down through your knees, push your hips slightly forward, and just send your head back into your shoulders. And keep sending the head back. Like, can you relax your head even more? Relax it all the way back. And bring your lower jaw to meet your upper jaw. So you're opening up throat chakra here. Squeeze shoulder blades together. And again, inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, shove your hips forward and start to go back. Now just feel the opening of your front side body. Just awaken it with the breath. Inhale into belly, into chest. And then if you can, you'll reach down with right hand, see if that right heel is available. If it is, you're going to grab on. Left hand will come down for left heel. We're going to hold those heels. If you have them, lifting your chest, make sure teeth are still touching. And your goal here is to look for the edge of your mat with your eyes. Inhale is going to lift your heart. Exhale, shoves those hips forward more, even more. Now inhale, chest up. Now look back and push. And 3, and stay. And 2, and then slowly rise. One hand at a time. Again, cat, hips to heels, hands to knees. And we'll just take that breath. Perfect. Let it go. We're taking one more back bend. You're going to come onto your back to set up for this. You have the option here to also just take a second set of camel if you want to. Otherwise, we're going to set up for wheel. So coming onto your back, feet in close to the hips. Lay it down. It's our last back bend, last push. So hands will set up to either sides of your head, just like this, fingertips meeting the shoulders, thumbs in, if you're setting up for wheel. Again, otherwise you could do second set of camel. Otherwise, take an exhale, wheel, push up. Just boom, press. Perfect. Today, I think the focus I would like to see is if you've been practicing wheel a bit, walk your hands and feet closer together. And then think about your hips, think about your sacrum, your pelvis. Can you hoist it to the ceiling? Can you lift it a little higher? Nice, beautiful, God, straightening those legs. Again, one more time, I want you to think about, can I lift? Can I walk my hands in 1 more inch? Breathe. Tuck the chin, bring it down slowly. You might have to walk it out depending on how close you came in for that. Really nice. Once you get there, yes, we're bringing those knees in really slowly for a back release. So you could just hug them in and then maybe take the knees separate. You could do some circles with the knees, kind of really massaging, just like like a figure 8. Going opposite direction. You could also just hang out here and hold, so whatever feels like it's gonna be best for your body. And just one more breath. And then just hug your knees into your chest. You can grab on top of shins or underneath your calf muscles, because we're just gonna rock and roll. And you're gonna build some momentum from here, coming right into a shoulder stand after 3 or 4 rocks. Massage that spine. Get out any kinks. And then shoulder stand, just boom, right into it. Send those legs up. Hands can come to the low back as you stretch. So a lot happening these days around our throat chakra. Throat chakra represents finding our voice, which is really our truth. And when we are placing the masks and covering that up, it's a stifling, you know. When I have to wear a mask, I don't even feel like talking anymore. It really shuts me down. We don't realize that impact that has on our energetic system. So here we're stimulating thyroid, parathyroid, throat chakra, which is clearing out any debris buildup from that stifling, from that stuckness that might happen in here. So really, and also we're waking up the back of the neck. Mahansa Yogananda says that the spine, most of the yogis actually speak about the spine being the major gateway of the energetic channel, the flow, life vein, or life nerve. And Paramahansa Yogananda called the medulla oblongata the mouth of God. So this is where the voice actually comes from, and it's here at the base of the skull. So we're actually awakening this place again. We're filling it with some energy and some healing. So we want the back of the neck opening as you stretch up. Breathe. And then from here, let's take it to plow pose. So those legs can come down, toes will catch maybe the floor. If that's not happening for you, you can also set up something. Maybe you set them onto a shelf or onto your couch or a pillow. And once you get the feet there, you can do as cat's doing, just take the arms straight. Just breathe again. This is if you are feeling a tugging through the spinal column or down the backs of the legs. Again, this is what we're here for. We're waking up that life nerve. Also the sciatic nerve through the hips. So from here you can take it to deaf man's pose or ear pinning pose. So, or you can stay like that, plow pose, or even back to shoulder stand, whatever feels right. You're here for about 3 more breaths. I tend to like this because it adds another layer, just deepens a little bit. We roll the hips towards the back of the mat and you try and get those knees down, and you're just deepening for 1 more breath. And then we'll slowly roll out of this, taking it with control. So coming here to a happy baby once you arrive on your back, and you just draw down on the balls of the feet kicking through the heels. Again, your spine release. I want you to let this feel good. So you could rock, you can pull. Hold on to right leg as you send your left leg long. Hug your right knee into your chest, as cat's doing, interlacing the fingers right at the shin. Take an inhale, exhale, pull. Elbows are in close, shoulder heads are on the mat, squeeze. Take your right hand and grab onto your big toes, this right foot, and just send this leg straight up. So sometimes when I'm coming here, I'm going to ground this thigh, push it down, And then I may like to grab this calf as well, so it's your option. We're just going to inhale, lift the head with the exhale. Forehead's coming towards the shin. You're going to try and kick through your heel with your inhale, that right heel. Exhale, pull shin and head towards one another. Feel the left thigh moving away from the body. And inhale, kick through right heel. So moving into that split section. Exhale, pull. Do it one more time. Inhale, move the heels away from one another. Exhale, pull. Release your head back down. Hug that knee in one more time. And let's just take that leg across your body for a supine twist. If you have enough space in your house and you're open, you can take this leg straight too to get a deeper stretch into that hip. And then back through center. Draw this leg in. Send it on. Just feel that energy flowing down through right leg as we draw left knee in. Hug it. Squeezing the knee into the shoulder, armpit first. And again, we're feeling the stretching action of right leg, right toes. And then take peace fingers. It's left hand grabbing left toes and just sending that leg straight up. So if the right leg is popped up, you can encourage it back down again. And then just inhale, kick through left heel, exhale, forehead and shin come towards one another. Again, inhale, stretch, feel your feet moving further away from one another with the inhale. Exhale, feel head and shin coming towards one another. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull. One more time, inhale. Exhale, pull. And then come back down. And just hug this knee in one more time, and then take it across the body. And again, if you did that straight leg, you're welcome to do that. Then we'll draw that leg back to center and just hug both knees into your chest. Again, looking for that compression so that we can feel the stimulation of the release, that energy flowing through the whole body. So first we want to stifle it. We want to pull the forehead towards the knees, chin towards your chest, squeeze your belly and take an inhale, exhale, squeeze everything, then open up Shavasana, inhale. That burst of energy of the yoga, the healing moving into the whole body. It's okay to fidget a little to find your Shavasana, but once you find it, commit. There's a commitment you make in this pose, just like all the others, to stillness. Once you've committed, there is no wiggling. You try to not even allow the mind to move. You just find the space. Notice your body, the sheer weight of your bones, your muscles, tissues, your organs, just the mass of your body. Feel it so heavy, melting into your mat. Letting your arms be so heavy. Your chest and shoulders so heavy. your hips, glutes. Feel the weight of your legs. Even your eyelids are so heavy, you don't know if you could open them. Whole body heavy. And see if you can notice the contrast. Can you notice the lightness? There's a part of you that is heavy, that is mass and form, and there's a part of you that is light and free and infinite. And can you feel that part of you? The lightness, as if you're hovering, dissolving. These two polarities, light, dark, heavy, subtle. Always present. You get to choose which one to tune into. Start to move back into your physical body, your shell. Breathe into this moment. Breathing your energy back into your legs and your arms and your fingers. And when you are ready, you can invite movement again, just finger, toe, begin to just let it ripple to all the parts of you, and then maybe finding your way onto your side, fetal position. And you'll just press up to a seat, and we'll seal our practice together. Just in honor of this song, and what we all really need right now is a little more peace. Shanti means peace. Om is awakening that kind of the ears of God or creation. Om is the primordial sound, the sound of all creation, the humming under it all. So we're going to start with an Om, Shanti, 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 Om. So when you're saying that each Shanti, you can think of peace to something, peace to the animal kingdom, peace to the plant kingdom, peace to the mother, to the people, whatever. So just inhale, circle the arms up, reach up, and just exhale, take your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thumbs to third eye. Thank you so much. So honored to be your guide. Namaste. Namaste.